What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button, and if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this beautifully honest reaction.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice.
Another day, another delay, or shall we say another grift, because Umar Johnson, that I don't even want to use the title of doctor for, because listen, if you have the title of doctor, you should be able to earn some money and not get online and beg for money. The self-proclaimed prince of Pan-Africanism is definitely under fire across these social media streets as he continues to tell people that the FDMG school is coming. So keep those donations coming as well. So some of these people, hey, they may have been former supporters and some of them may not have been, but they're definitely calling him out for what they say is years of excuses, broken promises, and zero progress on this long promised FDMG Academy. Back in 2014, Umar began raising funds to open a school for black boys, and fast forward to over a decade later, we're still looking at this building that is unhoused, unused except for his storage purposes, unpaid taxes, locked allegedly bank accounts, and more live streams than lesson plans. So people are fed up. They're calling for him to get a job and stop living off of donations. And many are questioning whether the entire FDMG project was ever even real or just a cleverly disguised hustle.
Hey y'all, so I've been scrolling on my social media all weekend about videos of Dr. Umar going broke and begging for money, talking about his accounts are allegedly frozen, just absolutely insane. So if you're not familiar with Lennar Honor on YouTube, you should definitely follow him, because I've been into the drama for about 2 to 3 weeks now. When first his ex came forward talking about his mother is unfortunately living in unlivable conditions, basically also talking about their relationship, and he's getting online dragging her, talking about she stank down there and all type of crazy stuff. But now, to put the cherry on top, the icing on the cake, he come forward talking about all his accounts is frozen ever since he's been in Africa, and he need people to send more donations. He got the nerve to talk about this is his first time ever asking for donations. In my opinion, I just think the jig is up. I think too many people are onto the game, and he's just trying to hurry up and get his final swoop of income before he either falls off the map or the police come and get him. Because I honestly think if his accounts are legit frozen, I really believe that the IRS is involved, because too many people have been asking, like, where's the school, where's these donations going? If in 2025 you are still a fan of Dr. Umar, I guess if you see him on podcasts, that's one thing, but to be actually sending your hard-earned money to a man that has been exposed. His daughter came out talking about he's a deadbeat. There's no school for 10 years. I remember literally 10 years ago now, him talking about the school way back in 2015, back when, being pro-black and all of that was really at its height due to, unfortunately, Trayvon Martin, RIP to him. Dr. Umar kind of came on the scene, Hidden Colors 1. He was talking about the school ever since then, and the school is not built yet. So if in 2025 you are still following him and still supporting him, still sending your hard-earned money to a 50-year-old grown man that live with his mama, that is, unfortunately, that's on you. We can do what we want to do with our money, but I personally feel like this grown ASS man needs to get a job, because we all out here struggling. We all got to get a job. What makes him so special? What makes him think that he gets to just travel the world and live off the black community for the rest of his life? He's already 50 years old. He's been doing this again. It's even before I became to know of him. I guess he's been doing this probably since, according to Lennar Honor, since like 2011. The jig is up. It's time to just pack it up and move on. Unfortunately, he was a scammer. If you donated to him, maybe you could get into the future alleged lawsuit that's probably going to take place when all these donors realize this was a scam and get pissed off. But yeah, keep your money in your pocket. We in hard times. Do not be donating to a grown man that, like he said on the Breakfast Club, I was watching a video, he said more black men need to get trades and things like that. Okay, well, Dr. Umar, I think it's time to get a trade, because we is tired. But leave your opinions down below what you think about all this, and until next time, see ya.
Okay, so what I have to say about this, these are my thoughts on everything. Go get a job, man. Go get a job. You expect for hard-working people to continue to give you money, you know. They hard, you know, they work for their hard-earned dollars and stuff, and you expect for somebody to give you something after, what, 13, 14, probably 15 years of supposedly building the school.
Yo, Dr. Umar, get a job, Dr. Umar, get a job. Get a job, bro, because ain't nobody sending you no money. Okay, I'm at work right now. If you need a job, slide in my DM. All right, fill out the application. You can put me down as a reference. I'll have you working by Monday morning. But you need to go get yourself a job, bro. Yeah, you need to get yourself a job, man. And that story you telling, talking about your account's frozen, ain't nobody believing that. So you mean to tell me that a grown man only have one account? Okay, let me tell you something. If my account get frozen, I got 3 other accounts I can pull from. If those accounts get frozen, I got credit cards. So you ain't got no credit cards that you can live off of until your accounts get unfrozen, allegedly. All right, Dr. Umar, get a job, bro. All right, holler at your boy. Y'all tag Dr. Umar in this. Tag Dr. Umar. I can get him working by Monday morning. If he don't want to work here, Amazon is right up the street. You know, they hiring. Benefits on the first day. You don't want to work there. It's fast food restaurant, all kind of stuff going on. But you're going to have to get you a job, Dr. Umar. And I'm also a truck driver. If you don't want to work in a warehouse, yo, I can help you get your CDL. I will train you myself. But you're going to have to get a job, Dr. Umar. You're going to have to get a job. Because ain't nobody believing that bull crap that you're saying. All right? You sitting there talking about you want 3 wives, but you can't even take care of yourself. Grown, 50-something-year-old man can't even take care of himself. Get a job, Dr. Umar. Holler at me. I got you. I got you, though. You know what I'm saying? I help my brother out. But get a job, Dr. Umar. Stop begging for money on TikTok.
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. For my loyal supporters, if you can spare a few dollars.
Stop begging! Damn! Every time I turn around, you asking somebody for some money, son. Donations, donations, donations. You and Queen Mother Ifatunde gotta figure that shit out, bro, like the rest of us. Stop jumping on these apps, begging us for money, son. We not giving you shit. Prince of Pan-Africanism. Need to change your name to the Prince of Panhandling. Pack you all the way up, Umar. Sick of you, son. Also, where the school at, nigga? Where the school at? Where the school at?
You know, I find on this app that it's the people that be begging on this app that really don't need help. They just begging because they greedy. But you'll find in life and on this app in general, the people that really be in need will never beg. They will never ask. They will keep it to themselves and figure it out. That's what they do. People that really need help in life, they figure it out. And then once they figure it out and get themselves out of that bind, you never, 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 never would know that they were needing or in need, because guess what? They don't beg. Y'all think about what I said. People, a lot of times people just be begging out of greed. They really don't need help. I'm serious. All these scamming and all this stuff like here, and it kind of upsets me because the people that really, really, really do need some help, they really need help sometimes. They just sit back, hold it in, they be smiling like everything okay, until they figure it out. And once they figure it out and everything cool, you never in life would think that they would need help, because guess what? They don't beg.
Dr. Umar, they are not sending you anything else on Apple Pay. Dr. Umar, they are not sending you anything else on Apple Pay. Dr. Umar, they are not sending you anything else on Apple Pay. Dr. Umar, they are not sending you anything else on Cash App. Dr. Umar, they are not sending you anything else on Cash App.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
So look, guys, after all these years, there hasn't even been an online academy. And critics online, they're saying that he has become more of a content creator, a person that goes around to do these interviews on these different podcasts to talk about celebrities and their troubles and what they should be doing, a merch seller than an educator. He has 0 accredited teachers, no clear curriculum, and the building is in shambles. So it's hard not to wonder, where did the money go? And of course, he's firing back at his so-called critics, calling them haters, YouTube struggle streamers, and the deflection is just falling flat for many people, and that's a great thing, because there has been no progress that can be shown. You know, there may be a few pictures of him in the building, acting as if he's getting the building prepared for what is to come next. Painters, him calling for HVAC people, and all these different things that he's been speaking about for this building. But it's like, you need more than a building to create a school. So at this point, people are asking, if you can't open a school, you know, then why can't you just say that? And to many, it's because he's been living off of the kindness of strangers. So you let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think he's been genuinely trying, or has this just been a long-running grift and he's been able to pull the wool over people's eyes? Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.